Right now, the vanilla game of Minecraft has 3 key dimensions: the overworld, the nether, and the end, but this wasn't actually always the case. Believe it or not, Mojang Studios has actually been planning more new dimensions for the game ever since 2011, the most popular of which being the sky dimension, which actually had been in development for quite a while, but later went on to become the well-known and recently shouted out Aether mod. In recent years, the idea of a new dimension has re-emerged, thanks to the stunning success of the Nether update back in 2020, most recently with a mysterious new deep dark portal being introduced alongside the ancient city structures. That is why in this video we're going to be covering the 3 very realistic possibilities for a new dimension coming to Minecraft at some point in the near future. To make it more manageable, this video is going to be split up into short chapters, so feel free to use the timestamps down below in the description, just below that like button to get to the parts of the video that you are the most interested in, and subscribe for more Minecraft news. Before we get onto the 3 realistic possibilities for a new dimension coming to Minecraft at some point in the very near future, let's first talk about why Minecraft is probably going to be getting a new dimension. As mentioned earlier on in the intro, Notch was originally working on a sky dimension meant to be the complete opposite of the Nether added for the Halloween update. Unfortunately, because Minecraft was in the beta and alpha phases at the time, Notch could not fully achieve this vision of the sky dimension, and it is said that this idea was developed into the end, as a way to give Minecraft some kind of an ending just before it was fully released. As we all now know, the end dimension is nothing really more than an arena for you to fight the Ender Dragon. This was changed of course in the combat update, but for years the end was just a shell of the original idea for the sky dimension. In recent years though, Jeb has actually stated that Mojang do want to work on new dimensions in the future, and that they're a big part of Minecraft, but they do not want to do this until they are happy with all of the ones already in the game. That is why of course we got the 1.16 Nether update, we got the 1.9 combat update, and of course over the past few years we have been seeing massive changes to the overworld with caves and cliffs, the wild update, and most recently the Trails and Tales update. Now all of these massive overhauls have been performed, it is most likely that Mojang is finally ready to revisit the idea of adding a new dimension to Minecraft. So with that quick recap out of the way, let's start by talking about the first realistic possibility for the next Minecraft dimension being something to do with the Deep Dark. Some people call this the Skull dimension, the Warden dimension, the Deep Dark dimension, and there are so many more names, but basically the premise for this dimension is that alongside the Warden and the ancient cities, Mojang did add this very strange structure at the centre. People have been theorising about this for months now, but it is the most likely that this is some kind of portal to a new dimension. The reason people say this could be a Skulk dimension is because surrounding the portal is obviously the Deep Dark, the Warden, the Skulk, and so on. So it is possible that whatever is on the other side of this portal is the origin of the Warden, the Skulk, and everything else in the Deep Dark. Let's now talk about something that has been very popular in recent years, the possibility of Mojang bringing back the Sky dimension, the original concept back from 2011. For a while these rumours and theories were kind of unfounded, but very recently, in Minecraft's April Fool's update for 2023, Mojang did actually shout out the Ether dimension by showing the portal to the Ether in official screenshots for that update. And of course if you have played it, you will know that if you build a frame out of glowstone and put a water bucket in the centre to recreate that age-old meme, surprisingly it actually works. Now you cannot actually go to the Ether dimension in this joke update for April the 1st, but it is an amazing shout out to the mod inspired by the original Sky dimension. Because of this hint and many others over the years, along with King B Dogs now being an employee at Mojang, one of the original creators of the Ether mod, that Mojang could be bringing back the original inspiration for the Ether dimension, being the Sky dimension. Apart from that though, we do not have too much information officially from Mojang, so please take this one with a grain of salt, but there still is some possible signs that Mojang could be planning on bringing back the Sky dimension. If they did though, it is likely they would have to make it very different from the Ether mod, just to avoid taking concepts from the developers of the Ether mod. So for example, the portal to the Sky dimension most likely would not be a glowstone frame with a water bucket in the center, but maybe you could be transported there by sleeping in a bed, or literally just flying up to the sky. It's important to differentiate the Sky dimension and the Ether dimension. This would not be the Ether dimension, but it would be completely separate. It would be the original Sky dimension, which Notch did intend to add back in 2011. Now let's talk about the third and final possibility for a dimension update coming to Minecraft in the near future. This one is not a new dimension, but rather an updated, currently existing dimension, being an end overhaul. As we mentioned at the start of this video, Mojang has been intending on bringing new dimensions to Minecraft for a number of years, but Jeb did state that they do not want to do this until they are happy with all of the current ones in the game. Now the 1.16 Nether update did set a whole new standard for what dimensions actually are and should be in the future. That is why some people say that before Mojang will take the final step in adding a new dimension to Minecraft, they will go back one final time and bring the end dimension up to the current standards. Now I am very split on this and I'm not sure if I believe it or not. I do agree that the 1.16 Nether update was incredible, bringing all new mobs, structures and biomes to the Nether, but will Mojang do the same thing to the end? It is very possible. It would be awesome to see trees added to the end with a new purple wood, maybe alongside a new enderite ore. But right now it is very hard to say if Mojang is happy with the state of the end dimension or if they are going to go back and update it, because of course in 1.9 the combat update we did see them bring a massive update to the dimension with the end cities and the outer end islands. To be quite honest, it is up to Mojang if they're happy with the end right now in Minecraft, if it lives up to their final vision as to what they wanted this dimension to be, then of course they will not go back and update it again because it would be pointless. But at the same time it is possible that all those years ago they could not achieve their full vision for the end dimension, but they want to revisit it now with the experience they gained from the 1.16 Nether update. But those were the three big possibilities for an upcoming dimension update coming to Minecraft. Let me know what you think down below, and if you have any amazing ideas, maybe any cool concepts for a dimension you would like to see added, be sure to comment it down below alongside Do This Mojang. I know sometimes the developers check in on some of these videos and I'm very grateful for that, so commenting down below is a fun way to get your ideas out there to any potential developer that could be reading them. Right now though, I'm sure they have their hands full with rounding up development on the 1.20 Trials and Tales update. For more information about that, alongside some potentially exciting release date news, be sure to check out this video on screen right now. It will bring you up to speed with pre-release 2 and everything we've been receiving over the past few days for the 1.20 Trials and Tales update.